welcome back, and this will be the last part of the Shrek model. What's also going to happen today is we're going to add some of the other details, not all of the details, considering some of the other details don't really need a lot. Let's start with the face, considering this is the part with the most details. Let's get with the eyes. So we can just simply go here and just do what we did with the Saitama one, where we just went into face mode, and then chose which ones we wanted, go to here, use extrude, and then move them inwards. Now, we're not really going to add any pupils. We might add some pupils just to be sure that we can do that. So let's just try using pupil. We're just going to shrink this down. I'm going to do the same thing over here. For this part, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do the same extrude method. So we're just going to come over here, go to face mode, and then what we're going to do is select all. First, let's just select this half of faces. Then we can try this tactic first. This won't work. Then we can try extruding it. What we're going to do is extrude it that way. And do the same idea for these faces here. It might not look right, but once we shrink it down a bit, it will probably look a lot better. I'm going to do the same idea here. Have our extrude tool. Then just move that. I'm going to do just move this down a bit. We can leave it at there. There's not really any other way we can kind of take this. We can do a different thing, so let's first go in. We can try doing this. We're going to select this and this, edit mesh, and we can apparently bridge the model. So right now this is probably the best. If we want to keep the same geometry, we can do that, but right now we can keep it like this. So let's just make another one and move it to the same spot. Let's get it with the nose now. So what we can do is kind of just move down this area to kind of, instead of having us do much more different things, we can just simply go over here, you can see how we're using a lot of the face, because this is a big face. Right? So what we can do is just go down here, select this, not this chunk. We can select this chunk and then smooth out this area here and kind of just try to align it. Now we will go to our extrude tool and move it down. But before we do that, we have to get rid of some faces. just gonna keep deleting these. That was kind of quiet there. Almost there. Let's go back to that extrude tool and try again. This is a lot better. So what we're gonna do is to kind of compensate for this idea and to kind of fix in that nose, we're just gonna move this in. We can't really do anything for the mouth, so we're just gonna keep it at there. The next thing we're gonna do is a part we forgot in the last episode, connecting the arms. Now I also forgot to make these wider, so why don't we just go in there and quickly widen up these. To fix that, you need to go to modify center pivot, and you shall probably have it right here. So we're just gonna make these wider. So first, to connect these, we can't really find any easy way to do it, or even any efficient way, because of how they are kind of built. So what we're going to do is just take a sphere, if we can find one, bring it down, and just use it as an elbow. We did the same idea in the Deadpool episode. If you want to check that out, that will be on the channel. So there we have the first arm, and we'll do the same idea here. Now for the hands. This was a tough part to think of, considering he's already just doing like a fist. What we're really going to do is just try to make some knuckles. So let's go here. What we're going to do is just hop into some vertex, and this really doesn't need a lot of detailed thinking. What we're going to just do is try to make a knuckle shape. So just kind of what we're going to do is just select a bunch of vertex and move them downwards like so. You can't really see that he has any fingers. And the other hand is different. We don't even need to make any detail with this because you can see it is hidden in the back. What we're going to do for this part is we're going to go to vertex, and what we're going to do is move these outwards. This is to give that kind of look you can see in that footwards, kind of like it's opened up. So what we're going to do is try to select these and move them out like so. We can also move them upwards. What we're going to do is just move these upwards. What we're also going to do is kind of try to keep this downwards, kind of like so. And the next part is this part. We're going to do the same idea here. I'm going to vertex mode and begin by moving these up. And going all the way to the front and moving these down. There's really no other way we can really slice it. We can also try to move these outwards and upwards. So let's just do that quickly. Excuse me. There's really no other things we can kind of add here. Everything seems to be okay, and the details that are kind of left could be summed up like this tiny area here, so we can just go in and do that right now. Vertex mode. This is not going to be as hard. All we're going to do is try to do the same idea we did for the feet. We're going to just make like this area here, and we're going to do the same idea here, but a lot shorter. This kind of plays on perspective. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be the final touches of the Shrek model. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, according to the comments, we are going to be doing a squirrel next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought. Love you guys, and bye.